Well, it's Facebook Friday. Dr. Gordon and Linda coming at you from Southeastern Fertility. Linda?
Yes.
You're off last week.
I was.
I know. And Facebook Friday just didn't even happen.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Listen, I mean, it was Memorial Day weekend. We appreciate, those families who lost loved ones in the service of their country. And of course, it's sort of a mixed holiday. It turns out everyone thinks about it at the start of summer, but of course, it's a very serious holiday when it comes to that. We used to see the flag, putting up all the flags at Arlington National Cemetery on Memorial Day. And, but boy, I tell you, 12 o'clock hit on Friday, and it was on its way to becoming a ghost town right here.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Did you tell everybody they could go home at lunch on Friday?
I don't remember saying that, but it seemed like, I don't know. I mean, see, people were just...
a freebie, do I need to get back to half a day and not take time
I
off?
was in my office doing stuff. I was working. I was working honestly. But thank you. So we missed Facebook Friday last week. We're back again. Amazingly, some people actually look forward to it. It's shocking.
I've had a lot of people tell me that.
Yeah, well, they always say, I really miss seeing Linda. Like, Dr. Gordon, I just miss seeing Linda. I just can't wait to see what Linda comes up with next. So,
Linda come up with it.
Anyway, well, we did talk a little about the Boston Celtics, I think last time. And as you know, I watched the first two games where they lost, and then I stopped watching. And then they won. They lost one more game, went down 3-0. No team in NBA history has ever come back in the playoffs from a 3-0 deficit. 4 teams had won 3 in a row to force a Game 7. The Celtics did that. I did not watch any of those games. I just couldn't do it. They forced a Game 7, and you think, that's it, right? This is Game 7. It's at home in Boston. They're going to blow them out. They're going to blow out the Heat. They lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Badly. I didn't watch it, so I mean, I couldn't watch at that point. But what a roller coaster, right? I mean, if you're a fan, and I'm not a true fan apparently because I didn't really watch it, but that roller coaster up and down is hard, right?
Baseball's like that too.
Yeah, it is. That's right. And I think that for our patients, it's that way too. And I do feel bad about that. I mean, we've had always, it happens every cycle. There'll be somebody with the numbers start off slow, if they're pregnant, so they're happy, but then they don't go up right, so now they're sad. But then they go up a little faster, so now they're happy again. Then they come in for ultrasound, and we see it in the uterus. It's not ectopic, but it's not that big. But then they come back in a couple weeks, and now it's bigger, and now there's a yolk sac, but there's not a fetal pole. Then they come back in a week later, now there's a little fetal pole, but there's a heartbeat, but it's a slow heartbeat. And then they come, and it's an up and down, up and down, up and down. It's just awful, right? I mean, it is just awful. I mean, and you just wish that you just be bonked on the head and woken up like 14 days later and told, here's what happened.
Mm-hmm. It's
right?
great. Everything's.
That's right.
Want to be told it's great.
Right. Or move on. It's no good, right? See, in a sense, felt like the Celtics had lost that 4th game, and then he got swept. Well, all right, well, move on. Just move on. It is more painful. I admire them for fighting back, but it's just painful to deal with that. To see that near miss. The near miss is so hard. So
it really is.
It is. So all I gotta say, I mean, for our patients, we appreciate that, right? The near miss is like it's rough. It's rough, right? I mean, just when you think it's like the horror movie, you think you're safe, and then the monster jumps out. It's just that way.
And it is a monster.
It is a monster. Yeah. We're gonna walk with Mark. So as we did our outstanding in our field, as we were looking at the new location for the clinic.
Literally outstanding.
Right.
In everything.
So this has also been like this up and down process.
And
I don't know if anybody at Town Hall in Farragut watches this. Probably not. But let me just tell you, this has not been easy. Okay. I mean, my construction manager, Sandy Lloyd, we're ready to go. You apply for everything. They go, oh, wait, you didn't fill out this checklist. And he's like, okay, what checklist? They go, this checklist. And then the next day they come back, oh, that's right, you don't need to do that checklist. It's like, well, do you have to do the checklist? Do you not have to do the checklist? And there's always been sort of just something else. And we want you to do this, and we want to have, and it's just like, Lordy, I mean, what can you do? You have to do it.
Yes.
If you want to build in Fertility, you have to do it. But I'm just saying, it's not easy, right? I know.
But if you're watching, please let us start building.
I said, please. Linda's gonna go out there with a hoe and start just turn over the soil. But and we understand. Yes, turn over the hoe.
You
Oh.
weed with the hoe.
You weed with the hoe.
Use shovel to dig
Oh.
and the mattock.
Ah. All right, there you go. Well, there you go.
You stick with me.
These hands have not done that much manual labor recently. So anyway, but in any case, for our patients too, we are not trying to throw barriers, right? When patients want to go forward with treatment, like they're like, "Why can't I go forward?" And sometimes that's frustrating too, right? We can't get started. You know, my period's late, my period's early. You know, I had a bad reaction on birth control pills. I mean,
And you can only do this test during these
that's
days
right.
of the
I mean,
cycle.
and we get it, and we're not. I mean, I'm not trying to be an obstruction. Now, some people may act out. Oh, Linda.
Yeah.
I don't like being the bad guy. So I'm like always like, oh yeah, I'm sure you can start everything tomorrow. Talk to Linda. She'll get you sorted out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hates being the bad guy.
I don't like being the bad guy. I'm bad at being the bad guy. So at home too.
That is
I mean, Allison's like, why am I the bad guy? She's like, because I don't like being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be the fun parent.
That's you.
That's me. somebody has to be the fun boss, but sometimes it's me.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, well, in any
It
case,
depends on how far you
that's
can
right.
push.
That's right. Just pushing my butt. Well, in any case, so that's I guess the lesson for today is again those ups and downs. We know it. You riding those waves, right? I mean, you know, they're going to be swept. No, they're not. No, they're not. Now they're in game 7. They're going to win. No, they're not. You know, I mean, just those ups and downs that you see in sports, you see them in life, you see them in fertility treatment. Is part of
Part
and
of
parcel,
it,
right?
but it's awful.
It's like being off Memorial Day weekend, and how was the weather? Terrible,
It was a
right?
little
Terrible,
chilly.
right? Very chilly, cold, right? You know, did I go wake surfing or wakeboard? No. Did I have to do work at home? Yes, because my honey-do list is pretty long, and I had no excuses like, why don't we go do something fun because the weather's good? So, right, it's just the way it is. Okay, so that's the lesson for today. Let's end with the lesson. And I heard you're going to go out with some nurses. You're going to go for like a nice little, you know, before the cycle really gets going type of lunch.
Yes.
So that'd be good.
Oh, where are you going?
Daddy Max.
You're going to choke and puke.
That's funny. Our NEDC couple is going to Daddy Max today as well.
That's what started the
That's
whole
right.
thing.
Okay.
And we're all excited about
I
it.
thought that wasn't cool.
Well,
Okay.
Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful time eating comfort food. It's
You want me
it's
to bring
good.
some back?
That's all right. It's all right. I'm trying to be good. I had my cholesterol checked, and that is not lining up with the menu at Daddy Max.
Oh.
Yeah, here, chew on this piece of celery and tell us how much you're enjoying it. All right.
I saw salads on the menu.
I had to recapture my slim girlish figure. But anyways, all right. Well, anyway, we'll see y'all next week on Facebook Friday from Dr. Gordon Linda signing off.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.